everybody, Tony D. Not a happy hot take. By the way, I'm probably going to do, I'm definitely going to do a fifth video because I only did 3 yesterday. I got tied up. And this video is about censorship. Now, a big wave of censorship hit the internet today. Thousands of subreddits on the site Reddit were destroyed. Reddit, for those of you who don't know, is sort of like a message board, and they have topics for everything. Basically, a bunch of right-wing subreddits were destroyed. Again, it's yet another social media platform run by the left. So, I urge my now 895 subs, thank you, to please subscribe to me on BitChute. Link is in the description. I will do a BitChute exclusive today, and I'm going to have to probably start doing more of that. Now, BitChute is like YouTube before all this nonsense, all this censorship. A bunch of YouTubers got banned today, including Stefan Molyneux. And he's like kind of like a philosopher guy, does videos on it's sort of libertarian leaning videos and philosophy about nonviolence. You know, he is controversial. He's a bit of a controversial figure for some of his views, but nothing really too crazy, I guess. I mean, there's been some talk about him, but you know, I've watched a bunch of his videos, and you know, he pretty much just talks a bunch of common sense about things. Few of the things are a bit interesting. I wouldn't say spicy, but interesting. Like, I don't know. But I mean, I obviously don't agree with everything he says, but that's not the point. The point is, this guy, he's not doing anything. He had like 1 million subscribers, 1 million, and he's gone. And so he's got to redo his whole business model. Obviously, he'll be on BitChute as well, I'm sure, and probably some of the other sites, including Minds and Library. I am not on Library, but I am on Minds. I'm on BitChute. I'm on Gab. I'm on Parler. These are the alt-tech sites. Gab and Parler are like Twitter. BitChute is like YouTube. And Minds is like Facebook, with a little bit of YouTube thrown in there. So I find those sites pretty good. They're pretty crazy, because understand that all the crazy people who've been banned off of YouTube and Twitter and all these places, they all gravitate to these places, and they're getting bigger and bigger. Every time they ban someone, he just goes to BitChute and the other ones, and they get a little bit bigger. Alex Jones from InfoWars is on BitChute, and that sort of made the platform. And you know, it's not as slick as YouTube yet, but it's pretty functional. You know, the search function's a little wonky, but beyond that, it works. Yeah, I believe it's some sort of decentralized system. I'm not totally up on the tech. But I found BitChute's probably the best one. My site's obviously not big enough that I can gravitate like thousands of people onto one of these other sites yet, but you know, I try. The one that I always update though for videos is BitChute, so definitely join me on that one. And I will probably be doing more BitChute exclusives as I approach 1,000 subscriptions, because once I get to 1,000, then I can start monetizing, and that's probably where, you know, I'll start getting flagged like crazy. So, I mean, they may just purge everybody off the site who has a political opinion that they don't like. You know, I can totally see it happening. You know, my site, my channel's so small, you know, I don't even arrive on the radar. It would be like if I got retweeted by somebody bigger or something like that, then you know, then they might see me as a threat at some point. But you know, I'm coming into YouTube as it's dying. You know, it really is sort of dying, but there's still so many people on it. It's still obviously very worth being on. And you know, my Antifa versus Hell's Angels video is definitely my biggest video recently, because I think that's got over, like, last time I checked it was about 12,000, but I'm sure it's like much higher than that now. And I'm sort of still getting the same comments, which is weird because I think the YouTube algorithm does strange things. But I keep getting the same comments over and over again, and I try to address them, but it doesn't seem to matter. It's like nobody reads the other comments, so it's just like kind of people over and over again chastising my mistakes in the video. You know, I said motorcycle gang instead of club. They don't like the term gang. They're clubs. They are clubs. So, you know, I don't have any problem calling them clubs. And of course, that the entire thing, it was a rumor. Antifa is not fighting the Hells Angels. It was a rumor probably based on the July 4th Bikers for Trump rally that somehow got meshed in with an article I read and some footage of some bikers. I don't even think they were the Hells Angels. It was another group of bikers chasing some guys who may or may not have been Antifa. But you know, it's just strange to see how YouTube works, because, you know, I think I have some videos that are pretty good, and it just seems very random which ones get put out there. You know, I don't know why that is, but who knows? Who knows? It's hard to figure all that stuff out. If I knew the magic formula, I'd probably have 1 million subscribers myself, and I'd be getting banned, but I probably would have made a bunch of money. So anyhow, definitely subscribe to the BitChute channel. And again, you know, the BitChute, even if you don't use it on a regular basis, I'm on both, but I tend to watch YouTube videos simply because it's like easier a lot of times. But, you know, definitely have join BitChute, join my channel there. So if I do get eliminated, then, you know, and you should probably follow all your other guys there too, you know, especially if you're into politics. Sticks and Hammer has a channel, Mark Dice, obviously Stephen Molyneux has one. He's going to need one. And, you know, a bunch of other people who have been banned are definitely on there. If you're looking for someone who's been banned from YouTube, they're probably on BitChute, because that's kind of the biggest one. There's another one called Library, which I haven't figured out yet, and another one called Brighteon, which I did join, but they have some sort of thing where you can only post so many videos, and I maxed out, and now, like, I don't know what to do. For a while, I was deleting videos and then posting, and then deleting and then posting, but I'm not sure how to gain more points on Brighteon, and quite frankly, I don't have the time. So right now, it's BitChute and YouTube for me, and all the other sites I mentioned. So that's what it's going to be. It's going to be more decentralized, and YouTube probably won't go away, but it'll change, right? YouTube will become the corporate. It'll probably become television, you know, in its own weird way. Not that a YouTube channel or YouTube as a service will mean much. I don't think it will. I think, you know, in terms of a brand, the ABC, CBS, all those big studios, you know, they understand YouTube. Like, they know that name now. Back in the day, they were like, it's all BS, right? Now it's like the king. So I think what they're going to do is they're going to kind of hollow out the brand and fill it with a bunch of corporate stuff. It's going to be ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, you know, all the safe stuff, and they'll make it squeaky clean, and then you can get all your TV shows, or a lot of them, just like you can get them on Hulu and Amazon, and, you know, it'll just be boring in my view. All the cool stuff will be gone. You know, they'll save some of the bloopers and the cat videos, of course, that they got for free, but they'll purge way more. Way more will just get purged, and that'll be it. And it'll become a pay service as well. You won't be able to watch YouTube without paying for it. You certainly won't be able to post any videos, I don't think. Maybe they'll keep like a tiny corner of it for posted videos, which, at some point they'll change the terms, the TOS, and say, oh, well, we'll own it all. I think they'll do that, and it just won't be the same. And by that point, by the time they do all that, BitChute and sites like it will be the new YouTube. And that'll be the place to find stuff and check it out. And as YouTube dies, they will, of course, attack BitChute and the other ones for being hateful, for being, for having dangerous content that could hurt your children. Because that's what these corporate entities have been doing for years. It's funny to watch all these corporations, posture and say how woke they are, when really they're just doing it for the money, I think. I don't have any reason to believe that any of the corporations who posted about Black Lives Matter would care either way. Whether some rando dies under the hands of the cops. It's all about money, 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 in my view. And I think YouTube will eventually be the same way. And, for the people sort of pushing that censorship, be careful what you wish for, because the wheel turns. And I foresee an implosion of the Democratic Party. And what you're going to see is a Republican rule for the next 20 years. And all those tools you put into place to get at all those awful right-wing people that you dislike so much, they'll be turned around and used on you. And you won't be able to get the word out. No, it's going to be so frustrating. And you're going to wonder, why? Why are you doing this? And the answer is, you asked for it. So censorship is bad. You should oppose it on all levels, for all people. And that's about it. So join me at BitChute. The BitChute exclusive today, and more in the future. See you later.